Freestyle Mania!
The first competition of the night is Monster Jam JCB Racing. All 8 trucks have been seeded into the bracket based on a random draw. So coming up first, each driver will now race head-to-head with the fastest 4 drivers advancing to the semi-final round. So, Columbus, who's ready for Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Kicking things off in round 1. He's one of our rookies this season, Jackie Parkin, Classroom Crusher. And celebrating 25 years of the Crazy Bull, Fernando Martinez, Team El Toro Loco. These two have met at the line 5 times this season. 3-2 record goes to the Crazy Bull. Will that change right now? We're gonna find out, Columbus. Let's go green! We're gonna kick that one up to the super glue, glued to the action replay, slow it down a little bit. It got very aggressive at the end with Chucky Puck and Classroom Crusher. Hops the pod a little bit there. You see him hike up. But his BKT tires cross the finish line first. Your winner, chicken dinner, Chucky Puck and Classroom Crusher. Continuing on with our next matchup, This competitor walked away the JCB Racing winner last night, Tony Oaks, JCB Ticketron. Facing off against the competitor who wants to swim her way to the top, Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. Once again, these two have actually met 5 times as well. 4-1 record goes to Tony Oaks, JCB Ticketron. Your winner, Tony Oaks, JCB Ticketron. Super glued to the action replay. Similar ending to that of the Chucky Pocket and Classroom Crusher, hiking up the side of that pod, cutting that turn really close to go down the straightaway for the final lap. Impressive stuff by all of our competitors right now. Once again, Tony Oaks, JCB Ticketron moving on to the semifinals. Continuing on, it's Brandon Telechka, Team Zombie. And here to add a little glitter to the track, it's Kylie Kent, Team Sparkle Smash. Your winner, Brandon Telechka, Zombie. Now 5-0 when going face-to-face, or head-to-head, I should say, against Kylie Ken in Sparkle Smash. We got one more matchup in round 1 of JCB Racing. Who will be joining that semifinal bracket? We're going to find out as our last pair makes their way onto the track and to the starting line momentarily. One matchup remains in round 1 of JCB Racing. Pulling up to the line, the Princess of Carnage, Brianna Mahan, Ringling, Bailey Circuit. Facing off against the black and green, a wrecking machine, Weston Anderson, Team Gravedigger. Kicking that one up to the super glue to the action replay, slowing it down. Whose BKT tires cross that finish line first? Brianna Mahan, Ringling, Bailey Circuit. Let's take a look at the JCB Racing bracket to see how we got to this point. So in that last matchup between Weston Anderson and Gravedigger, and then of course Brianna Mahan, Ringling, Bailey Circuit was actually favored to win. Gravedigger was favored to win an 8-1 record, but Brianna said, not today. I'm going to the semifinals. Continuing up the bracket, Zombie going up against Sparkle Smash. It was veteran competitor Brandon Telechka in Zombie getting that win. JCB Ticketron facing off against a Megalodon. Tony Oaks, JCB Ticketron once again finds himself in the semifinals. And that very first battle between El Toro Loco and Classroom Crusher, it was the rookie Chucky Pocket who has found himself in the semifinals.
This is Monster Jam JCB Racing semi-final round. The fastest 4 drivers of the event have advanced to this round, and the winners will continue on to the finals, where they will compete for the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So Columbus, Are you ready for more Monster Jam JCB Racing?
Pulling up to the line, facing off with a 2-1 record, Tony Oaks, JCB Ticketron has the edge against Chucky Puck and Classroom Crusher, but these two are fierce competitors down there on the track. Let's go racing! Your winner, Tony Oaks, JCB Ticketron. We know the fate of Tony Oaks, JCB Ticketron finding himself in the JCB Racing Finals for the second time this weekend. The only question is, who will join him? Will it be the competitor from Sullivan, Illinois, Brianna Mahan, Ringling, Bailey Circuit, or will it be second generation driver Brandon Toluchka, Team Zombie? Monster Jam trucks are fired up. Competitors are approaching the line. Columbus, it's time to find out. Your winner, Brianna Mahan, Ringling, Bailey Circuit.
This is the Monster Jam JCB Racing final round. The winner of this race takes the first 8 points of the event and the racing win. So Columbus, are you ready to meet your racing finals contenders?
She was the 2024 fan favorite driver of the year. Here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania, we call her the Princess of Carnage, Brianna Mahan, Ringling, Bailey Circuit. And her challenger, the competitor who took the JCB Racing win just last night, he's a U.S. Army veteran, Tony Oaks, JCB Ticketron. Monster Jam fans, Brianna Mahan has the edge here when racing against Tony Oaks, a 4-3 record. This is their 8th time meeting at the line. Who's gonna walk away with the win? Another one too close to call. We're kicking it up to the super glue to the action replay. Each and every one of these races has been so close. Whose BKT tires crossed that finish line first? Columbus, what do you think? Yell it out, Columbus. Who do you think the winner is? You're looking at it. Winner by a hair, Tony Oaks, JCB Ticketron. Tony Oaks, JCB Ticketron gets it done for the second time this weekend in Columbus. He was sitting on top of the pod with the win last night, and here he is. Racing win 21 on the 2026 season. Unbelievable. He's going to be joined by his teammate TJ Tiffany. You can see him running out on the track right now to congratulate his teammate He has now set up Team JCB Digatron for success going into the next competition, which will be our 2-wheel skills challenge. David, I see you down there. Let's celebrate.
Let's catch up with the winner, Team JCB Digatron, Tony Oaks, getting it done. First 8 points of the event. Wow, Brianna Mahan did not make it easy for you, Tony. Right at the end, a hair finish, you took the win.
Bree never makes it easy on anybody. As you can see, she came all the way to the final with me, and I'm always nervous when I line up against her. Me and her have a very similar driving style, as you can see in the photo finish there. I wish I could have saw the replay, but we'll go back and look at the video. And here we are on top again. Two events in a row. We got this racing competition. I couldn't be more proud. I'm looking forward to see what TJ could do on that dirt bike here later on. But next, we got the 2-wheel skills competition. You're gonna see trucks on their back wheels, front wheels, side wheels, upside down wheels. Columbus, hold on to your butts, because it's about to get hot.
Let's go, Columbus. Make some noise for your winner, Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron.
Make some noise for Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com, so everybody please take out your smartphones. Scan that QR code on the video board to take you to judgeszone.com so you can lock in your score.
Taylor, he threw me for a loop on that first one. Went into the bicycle, got that control, flipped it onto the opposite side with those side BKT tires for attempt number 1. Attempt number 2 was a nice combo stoppy into the wheelie. Awesome way to kick things off in the 2-wheel skills challenge. Let's see those scores. 7.968, 7.968 will be the score to beat. Got a lot more competition coming your way. Making her way onto the track. She's one of our first responders. It's Michaela Telechka, Team Megalodon. Successful popper for attempt number 1. If you were looking really closely, there were some bubbles coming out of that Monster Jam truck while she was balancing in that vertical position. One attempt down, 1 to go. Comes back up the ramp. She going for the stoppie? Yes, she is. Finds that balancing point on those front BKT tires. Dancing it around a little bit. to reverse back up the ramp, and that'll do it for Michaela Telechka, Megalodon.
Put those hands together, Monster Jam fans, for Michaela Telechka, Megalodon. Poppers, popping bubbles, popping wheelies. Pretty cool, pretty awesome stuff there. What you fans think? Go to judgeszone.com to let us know.
And of course, your reminder is up there on the Super Glue to the action replay. Michaela Telechka, awesome control on that one. Let's see what you guys thought at judgeszone.com. Score to beat is a 7.968. The score for Megalodon is 7.975. We got a new leader and a new score to beat. 7.975. With that, she swims her way to the top of the leaderboard. 2 competitors down. We got a lot more to go. Here to add a little glitz and glam to the track. One of your rookies this season. It's Kylie Kent, Team Sparkle Smash.
Champions, come on, give her a hand. That was Kylie Kent, Sparkle Smash. So an attempt is still an attempt. Go ahead and score now at judgeszone.com. Remember, you only have 20 seconds. And hey, fun fact, once you do scan that QR code, no need to scan it again. But you got about 5 seconds remaining to lock it in for Team Sparkle Smash.
Taylor, that was the attempted popper. One of the new tricks that she's been working on throughout the 2026 season as one of our rookies. Just a little bit too much gusto on that one, causing that Monster Jam truck to flip over. But we're going to have some help from our JCB Dirt Squad. Get that Monster Jam truck back on all 4 BKT tires. A 4.452 for Kylie Ken, Team Sparkle Smash. And the other half of Team Sparkle Smash is standing by right now with David Mila, Cam Sepulveda. What say you about that one? And technical difficulties behind the scenes with David Mila and Cam Sepulveda. We're going to see if they have an opportunity to switch out those microphones and chat. Oh, we're getting a word right now. David, how's your mic working?
Try the second one. I'm in the pit.
Some technical difficulties back in the pits, but I do know Cam Sepulveda is always so supportive of Kylie Kent, both on and off the track. The two of them have really bonded throughout this experience and have an amazing friendship. I know he's cheering her on in spite of that rollover, but look, we got that Monster Jam truck, that 12,000-pound unicorn, back on all 4 BKT tires. Again, thanks to our JCB Dirt Squad, the official equipment partner of us here at Monster Jam. Continuing on with our 2-wheel skills challenge from Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, it's Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Hopper switches the weight to that front left BKT tire, finds center again. Back in the wheelie, gets the save on all four. Got some momentum there, slowing back down. Looks like he might be lining up for a bicycle. Here we go, hits the throttle. Goes on those side BKT tires, gets the handstand! Into the stoppie! Finds that balancing point effortlessly on that one. And that'll do it for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Keep it going for the competitor that's bad to the bone. Weston Anderson, Team Gravedigger. That one didn't go his way yesterday, but man, oh man, did he make up for it today. Goes into the bicycle, into the handstand, stoppie combo. Walking back and forth, great balance, awesome control. I don't think we have any anticipation here. Just put up the scores, come on. 9.226. 9.226, and just like that, we got a new leader and a new score to beat.
All right, Monster Jam fans, I'm hanging out with Keaton, and he's going to help us bring out the next truck. Keaton, tell him who's coming out next.
Digatron!
Digatron!
Slow and steady. Stoppie into the moonwalk. Amazing control. Back down the opposite side. Nice and smooth on that one. Tries to kick it into the wheelie. That'll do it.
Oh no, Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Tony Oaks JCB Digatron. All right, well, you still got a score. Keaton, go ahead and lock in your score for JCB Digatron. Remember, everybody, you slide the BKT tire up or down and lock it in. Keaton's got his score. What about you?
Taylor, Keaton has the biggest smile on his face right now. I know that didn't go the way Tony Oaks wanted it to, but the control that he showcased right there on the Super Glue Glue to the Action replay really was a master class. He normally does kick it into those back BKT tires. You can see the loss of balance as he was doing that, but TJ Tiffany supporting him. There he is, Monster Jam fans. Show him a little extra love on that one. Scores are locked in. Let's take it up to the video board. A 7.759. 7.759 for Tony Oaks at JCB Digatron. Now we're going to continue on with our next competitor, but I think they want to do a self-introduction. Let's see.
Go on, miss. It's time for two-wheel skills. It's on me.
We got the popper into the zombie handstand, got the pivot for attempt number 1. Stops it on the nose. Dances it back and forth. Gets the rebound, pops it back up into the nose wheelie. Pops it again. Rebound number 2 on that one. Are we going for 3 or are we going for the spinarooski? Let's find out. We're going for the spinarooski. Takes it forward, pivots it, and that'll do it for Brandon Telechka.
We got us a zombie combo. Compliments of Brandon Telechka, zombie. Monster Gym fans, make some noise and let them hear ya. Then go ahead and lock in your scores at judgeszone.com. Remember, the clock starts ticking as soon as these ribbon boards turn red, so let's lock it in.
Taylor, this is something we haven't seen yet here in the Two-Wheel Skills Challenge. Brandon Telechka, zombie, trying to set himself apart from the competition, even going as far as to hang out of that Monster Jam truck as we're waiting for these scores. Scores are locked in at judgeszone.com. Let's take it up to the video board. You liked it, 9.019, 9.019, good enough for second place currently with 2 competitors remaining. Coming up next, she made it to the JCB Racing Finals. Everyone's favorite Robo Pup, Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit. A live shot of her in that Monster Jam truck right now. You got little Bailey Circuit herself down there on the dirt, cheering on Bree as she goes to get set for her first attempt in the Two-Wheel Skills. Nice popper with the nose wheelie balance. Walks it forward, walks it back, puts it back down on all 4 BKT tires for attempt number 1.
Make some noise for Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Woo! Our teammate Greg Duffy in the back cheering her on. But you fans should be locking in your scores at judgeszone.com. Christina, we got one of the world famous Brianna Mahan Sky Willies at the end there.
We did, Taylor. You know, the song says when Bailey hits the throttle, she's going for big air, and we saw it right there. Oh, I didn't mean to rhyme that much, but we're going to rock with it. Nice. We're going to see little Bailey Circuit herself down there. Anything Bree does, Bailey does as well. Scores are locked in. The score for Ringling Bailey Circuit is an 8.342. 8.342. That's going to put her currently in 3rd place. Oh, we're getting some hearts? Yes, there we go. Loving the competition here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. Last but not least, it's the freshman, Chucky Balkin, Classroom Crusher. stopper wheelie combo right there. Scooching that Monster Jam truck back. Slow and steady on this one. Pops it back down, gets the slap into the stop. He isn't able to go back into that vertical positioning quite on the nose, but nice combo for attempt number 1.
Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Chucky Pawkin, Classroom Crusher. Scoring is up. Classroom Crusher. Nice, Drew Slough. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com for your final competitor.
So Monster Jam fans, that first attempt, really nice combination. Second attempt, he was trying to go for a bicycle, all right? That's one of the more difficult tricks to pull off because you're literally balancing a 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck just on the 2 side BKT tires. So you see it up there on the super glue, glued to the action replay. Nice attempt there. Didn't quite get completely on that side, but solid attempt from our rookie. Scores are locked. Let's take it up to the video board. 7.195. That means the winner of the 2-wheel skills challenge, Weston Anderson, Team Gravedigger. Number 18 on the 2026 season for Weston Anderson. Noah Bakken getting the 2-wheel skills challenge. It really was that second attempt that sealed his fate on that one. From the bicycle into the handstand, stoppy, impressive stuff. Very difficult to pull off because you got to switch the weight from the side BKT tires to one BKT tire and then find that balance point back on 2. So it's a gamble, but it paid off, David. Second half of Monster Jam. Columbus, are you ready? It is now time for our FMX riders to have their opportunity to shine. They have taken to the track. They're going to take to the skies in just a little bit. But before they do, they're going to have 2 practice jump opportunities. We want to give them a chance to get a feel for the track, a feel for the dirt, for the takeoff ramp and the landing ramp as they get ready to compete in their 2 competitions. The FMX Best Upright Trick Competition and Trick Competitions. But before we get to all of that, I think it's time that we meet our superstars coming down the ramp. It's TJ Tiffany, JCB Digatron, Greg Duffy, Ringling Bailey Circuit, Noah Bakken, Gravedigger. It's Cam Sepulveda, Sparkle Smash. Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie. AJ Roseboro, Team El Toro Loco. And Scott Murray, Team Megalodon. Now, Columbus, I'm going to let you in on a little secret, all right? The louder you scream, the higher they fly, and the cooler the trick. We got the lazy boy. So, Monster Jam fans, I need you to scream. These are the social media moments we love to talk about here at Monster Jam, so make sure that you're following us at Monster Jam across all social media platforms, and that you're using that hashtag Monster Jam when you're posting. We love to see all of your home videos, your content, your family, your friends joining us here at Monster Jam. Coming down the ramp one more time, AJ Roseboro with the can. We got TJ Tiffany and the Silly Salmon, courtesy of Scott Murray.
Alrighty, here we go. Columbus, let me hear you make some noise if you're ready for FMX. There you are. All right, Monster Jam fans, it is now time for the FMX portion of Freestyle Mania. We have the best upright trick competition coming your way. Judges Zone is still the place to be. 20 seconds at the end of each jump. We're gonna need your help to determine who wins this competition. You're gonna see tricks that are only upright. We'll save the backflips for later on. So one more time, let's get loud. Let's bring the energy up. Are you ready for the FMX upright trick competition?
David, I love your energy right now, and we are in fact going to kick off the best upright trick competition. We're going to see a variety of tricks here, such as rock solids, one-hand indie moves. We're going to see those double seat grab heart attacks and anything else these amazing Monster Jam superstars can come up with. They did have to go ahead and make sure that that takeoff ramp was A-okay because safety is very imperative here on Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. But getting word right now that we are good to go. So we're gonna kick things off with our most tenured veteran here at Monster Jam, Scott Murray, Team Megalodon. Scott Murray hails from Upper Peninsula, Michigan. He got his start with us here at Monster Jam in 2003. So he has had such an amazing career with us. And this is his first time back on a full series in 20 years.
Monster Jam fans, make some noise for Scott Murray, Megalodon. Watching the super glue to the action replay himself, he gives us a thumbs up. Fans, what did you think? Go to judgeszone.com to let us know.
Taylor, that's always a tough act to follow. The KOD brings his legs to his chest, kicks them out in a handstand-like position, and you also see the bike drop down in a vertical position as well. So he has to account for his own personal weight as well as the weight of that bike to bring it back to center and land on the safety bag. Scores are locked in. Let's see what you thought. 8.259, 8.259, solid start to the best trick competition. It's a thriller, so you know what to do. Get those zombie arms moving for Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie. Chandler Hyder hails from sunny California, an adrenaline junkie when he's not soaring through the air here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. He is cliff diving, he's jumping out of airplanes, skydiving. This guy does it all.
Woo! That's right. Come on, Monster Jam fans, let him hear you. That was Chandler Hyder, Zombie. Reaching for the skies. Maybe also reaching for the top of that leaderboard. Don't know, but you got to go to judgeszone.com if you want to help him climb up top.
Taylor, I appreciated that one. Thank you very much. All right, we got the cliffhanger trick, all right? So he hooks his feet onto the handlebars and then stands upright, extending his arms as well as his torso. Nice elongated spine on that one. Let's see how that one translates into scores in comparison to that of the KOD, courtesy of Scott Murray and Megalodon. Let's take it up to the video board. 7.778, 7.778, good enough for second place currently. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together for Greg Duffy, Team Ringling Bailey Circuit. Greg Duffy is world renowned in this sport. His career has been unbelievable, and he's actually a Guinness Book of World Record holder as well.
Put those hands together for Greg Duffy, Ringling Bailey Circuit. A nice, strong whip. You can't deny the rotation. Christina, he almost made an entire circle or an infinity sign. I don't know what shape he was going for, but hopefully it gets him to the top of the leaderboard.
I like the infinity sign. There you go. I like that one. But yeah, very impressive stuff. He always makes it look so smooth when his body and bike move as one simultaneously. It really, really is so fluid every time he does that trick. But was it enough to jump to the top of the leaderboard? The score for Ringling Bailey's Circuit is... It was good enough, a 9.023. 9.023. We got a new leader, a new score to beat. Up next, he's one of the coolest kids in class, Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. Drew Slough is our youngest rider down there on the track, 21 years old, and he has been throwing down like a seasoned pro all season long here at Freestyle Mania.
You Monster Jam fans, Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. Scoring is open for Team Classroom Crusher. Christina, when it comes to these one-handed tricks, each rider does them really differently. And one thing we can always count on Drew for is full extension.
Full extension with that heart attack, one hand on the seat, the other on the handlebar, swinging those legs in a perfect, picture-perfect handstand-like position. Amazing form, always showcased by Drew Slough. Let's see how this translates into scores. 8.370, 8.370, putting him currently in second. Let's get wild, let's get crazy. It's AJ Roseboro, Team El Toro Loco. AJ Roseboro has had an amazing career. It's been a short one. He actually got his professional debut in 2021, his Monster Jam debut just last year, 2025, but already he has made a name for himself nationally and internationally. He actually spent a season overseas in China, soaring through the air on dirt bikes.
Let's hear it for AJ Roseboro, El Toro Loco. Yes, yes, that was cool, Fernando. Christina, it almost looks like he's putting his horns up with his feet as he goes into that heel clicker. Pretty cool.
Very cool at that. He grabs the seat. I know he's been working on the holy grab, where he takes his hands off the handlebar, does a windmill action before actually grabbing onto the seat. We saw a little bit of that on the super glue to the action replay. Nice technique that, again, I know he's been working on. Scores are locked in. The score for El Toro Loco is... You guys liked that one at 8.772. 8.772. Good enough for second place currently, with 3 competitors remaining. Up next, here to Sparkle Smash the competition, it's Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash. Cam Sepulveda hailing from sunny Daytona, Florida. But he loves surfing, he loves snowboarding, he loves skydiving. He's actually going for his skydiving license right now. So adrenaline is in his blood.
Let him hear you, Cam Sepulveda, Sparkle Smash. Scoring is open for Team Sparkle Smash. Columbus, what did you think?
Super glue to the action replay. That's the rock solid. Grabs onto the seat, lets it go. So you do see a nice wingspan of the arms. He is in that Superman-like position, the horizontal plane. But was that enough to jump to the top of the leaderboard? Remember, score to beat right now is Greg Duffy with that amazing whip, 9.023. The score for Sparkle Smash is 9.052. 9.052, which means we got a new leader and a new score to beat. Can you dig it? It's TJ Tiffany, JCB Digatron. Hailing from Orlando, Florida, TJ Tiffany is one of our longest, most well-respected, tenured veterans here at Monster Jam. His career has taken him all over the world with us, Australia, the UK, South Africa, you name it. This man has been there.
Let's hear it for TJ Tiffany, JCB Digatron. You got a score now at judgeszone.com. Fans, this is where you got to really be an expert. Was this rock solid good enough to take the win? Was it better, in your viewpoint, than that of Cam Sepulveda?
We're going to find out right now because scores all locked in. Cam Sepulveda Sparkle Smash 9.052 is the score to beat. The score for TJ Tiffany is an 8.809. 8.809. Good enough for third place with one competitor remaining. You know what that music means. Our final competitor, bare to the bone, Noah Bakken, Team Gravedigger. Hailing from Brooks, Minnesota, a talented athlete on that Yamaha 450 bike this season.
Make some noise for Noah Bakken, Gravedigger. Weston, can you do that? Can you put your feet up? Nope. I guess you gotta have handlebars. Everybody lock in your scores for Team Gravedigger.
Let us know what you guys thought of that one. Take a look at the super glue to the action replay. Keeps those hands on the handlebars and then pikes into that handstand-like position. Final competitor here. Let's take it up to the video board. 8.340 for Noah Bakken, Team Gravedigger, but that means your winner, Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash.
There it is. Congratulations, Cam Sepulveda taking 8 points in the upright trick. I'm over here with the other half of Team Sparkle Smash, Kylie Ken. How great was it to see Cam get successful, get another victory under his belt?
It's super, super awesome. I know he's working super hard on these tricks for you awesome Monster Jam fans, and I know I'm feeling really disappointed. My two-wheel skills, I am just beating myself up over it. I'm really bummed about it, but Cam's picking up the Sparkle Smash team for us, and I know he's going to get another one under his belt with his best trick competition.
That's right. We got best trick and freestyle coming up. A lot of points still left on the board, but let's see right now on the big overall leaderboard where that leaves Sparkle Smash and the rest of our competitors. We have Team Ringling Bailey Circuit with 20 points in the lead. Team JCB Digatron with 17. Team Gravedigger 13 points. And rounding out the top four, we got Team Zombie with 12 on the board. One more competition left for FMX. So why don't we get right into it? Columbus, are you entertained? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Let's keep it going. We have the FMX Best Trick Competition. Anything goes in this one. Front flips, back flips, whatever these guys want to do. It is up to you. Judgeszone.com. 20 seconds, each jump. You know what to do. Let's get loud. Let's get crazy. Are you ready for the FMX Best Trick?
Kicking things off, it's Greg Duffy, Team Ringling Bailey Circuit. I told you earlier, Greg Duffy is a Guinness Book of World Record holder. He was the only person to ever successfully do a double front flip on a dirt bike. His dad used to race four-wheelers professionally, so he grew up loving motorsports.
Columbus, you just got your first backflip of the afternoon. Compliments of Greg Duffy, Ringling Bailey Circuit. Let them hear you, Monster Jam.
And Taylor, not only was it a backflip, it was the heel clicker backflip.
Oh, we love a variation. That's what it's called when it comes to our FMX riders. You fans might know it as a combo move by our Monster Jam driver. So let's see what you guys think. How are you going to place it?
All right, here we go. First competitor out the gate. Scores are locked in. 8.961, 8.961. Solid start to the best trick competition. He's a fish out of water. It's Scott Murray, Megalodon. At 49 years young, this competitor has broken barriers, he's broken records, and here he is once again. Monster Jam fans ready to throw down in the best trick competition. He's been piloting the Yamaha YZ450F bike this entire season, and it certainly has been doing him well. He's a best trick world champion, and I think we're gonna see why.
I know, Monster Jam fans, put your fins up and get loud for Scott Murray, Megalodon. Christina, we've seen so many different variations of the KOD from Scott Murray and on Team Megalodon, but there was something different about this one, and I can't quite put my finger on it.
It was the extension. I think that was his best extension that we've seen all season long. You know, he packs the punch, he kicks out those legs, but instead of bringing them right back to his body this time, he actually kept them out a split second longer. So you saw that picture even brighter than what we're used to seeing. So kudos to him. Scott Murray, Team Megalodon. The scores are locked. 9.395. 9.395. Scott Murray, Team Megalodon. Ding, 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 it's time for recess. It's Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher. Drew Slough, Classroom Crusher, looking for a best trick win here this weekend.
Put your hands together and get loud for Drew Slough. Take notes. Oh, all right. I see what he did there. I think he was using his pencil to replicate what his teammate Drew Slough implemented on his bike. You can see it right there on the super glue glued to the action replay. He's kind of been going for this slight rotation on his bike. What did you fans think? Is that going to be enough to take the top spot?
It was the whip flip. So at first glance, it looks like a traditional backflip, but once you slow it down on the super glue glued to the action replay, you could actually see he is whipping and rotating that bike mid-air as he does that rotation. Scores are locked in. The score for Classroom Crusher is 7.853, a 7.853, third place currently. Hailing from Orlando, Florida, it's TJ Tiffany, JCB Ticketron. Fun fact, when TJ Tiffany is not soaring through the air with us here at Monster Jam, he's actually a stuntman. He's been featured in a variety of productions, including Marvel's Avengers Endgame.
Make some noise for TJ Tiffany, JCB Ticketron. That's tens, yeah. Up. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com.
That was either Weston or Fern back there with some shenanigans with the phone. But up here, that was the knack flip on the super glue glued to the action replay, extending that leg. He actually, if you look closely, he extends one of his legs, crosses it behind his body, and then brings it back to the pedal, finishing that rotation. Scores are locked in. The score for JCB Ticketron is 8.161. 8.161 for TJ Tiffany, JCB Ticketron. Coming up next, celebrating 25 years of the Crazy Bull, AJ Roseboro Team El Toro Loco. AJ Roseboro got a Honda Z50 when he was only 4 years old, and he has been riding bikes ever since. His career, as I mentioned earlier, has taken him nationally and internationally. And here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania, we like to call him Mr. Consistent.
Let him hear you, AJ Hillsboro, El Toro Loco. Christina, let's take a look at the super glued to the action replay. I think we might have seen him put his horns up when he released his hands. Pretty cool, if so. What'd you think, Columbus?
That's right, the no-hand backflip. Yeah, Fern, I don't know, Fern. What's going on? Amazing, right? Amazing. All right, let's see how this one translates into scores. At 8.288, 8.288. Good enough for third place currently here in the best trick competition. It's glitter, it's glam, it's Cam Sepulveda here on Team Sparkle Smash. And we got some glitter on the track. In true Cam fashion, he won the best upright trick. Can he sweep and go for back-to-back wins? We're gonna find out right now. Is he getting set to come down that ramp?
Let him hear you, Cam Sepulveda, Sparkle Smash. Let's go. Kylie Kidd says in the back, lock in your scores, everybody. You know where to go, and you know what to do.
Kicking those legs out. Take a look at super glued to the action replay. Bringing the legs together in a nice parallel position before finishing the rotation and then bringing them back onto the pedals. Now we've seen two KODs, one from Scott Murray and Megalodon, another from Cam Sepulveda, Sparkle Smash. Let's see how this one plays out. The score for Sparkle Smash is 9.121. Close, but not enough to get first place currently. Good enough for second place currently with two competitors remaining. Let's get those zombie arms moving for our next competitor, Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie. Chandler Hyder has been riding professionally since 2018. A lot of our riders got their bikes when they were only kids, and he's no exception. He got one at 8 years old.
Make some noise. That was Chandler Hyder, Zombie. Now let's make some scores happen for Team Zombie at judgeszone.com.
We got the textbook backflip right there. Nice smooth rotation on the super glued to the action replay. Let's get those scores locked in for Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie. Keep your attention on the video board. Let's see what you thought of that backflip. 7.683, a 83 for Chandler Hyder, Team Zombie. One more competitor remains. It's Noah Bakken, Team Gravedigger. Noah Bakken, get this. He jumped over a moving train 10 times in 3 hours. Talk about a fun fact.
Put those hands together for Noah Bakken, Gravedigger. Yeah! Ooh. That was a voiceover by Wes Anderson himself, actually. That was not me. Scoring is open.
The heel clicker backflip to close out the competition. Clicks those heels together, finishes the rotation. All right, we're gonna have a winner momentarily. The scores are locked in. The score for Gravedigger is an 8.839. That means your winner, Scott Murray, Megalodon.
Well, Monster Jam fans, we've got our winners, which means we are completing our FMX competitions for the afternoon, but it seemed like it went by way too quickly. I want to see some more. Columbus, do you want more? What? Hold on. Christina, I thought we were at the Ohio State. I said, do you want more? about. All right, well, guess what? All 8 of these riders are getting ready to attempt something that you can only see right here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. So they're gonna need all of your help. As soon as they hit that ramp, I want you to scream so loud that we can't even hear the bikes. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. These riders were hand-selected from the best of the best in the industry. And guess what? They're gonna jump one more time for each of you fans. So let's make it count. Take your phones out, get your cameras ready. We're gonna use the hashtag and tag us at Monster Jam. Let's make this go viral here today. In 3, 2, 1, make some noise! Columbus, give it up one more time for the superstars of Freestyle Mania FMX.
And a big congratulations to your winners. Best upright trick winner, Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash. And your best trick winner with 45 on the year, Scott Murray, Team Megalodon. They will be joined by their teammates Kylie Kent of Team Sparkle Smash and Michaela Telechka, Team Megalodon, to celebrate up there on the pod. Some really great wins. David, these 2 riders have such competitive spirit, and they've been learning from one another throughout the season.
We got Scott Murray circling the competition like a shark in the water. Of course, look at your winners over here. Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash, taking the upright trick win. Cam, that is 8 points on the board for you and Kylie. Look, did you feel any extra motivation to come out here and get some points for the team?
Oh yeah, every time I come out here, I perform my best. And earlier we were talking about having fun and how that's what we love to do. So we came out here and had fun. And you know, it's all about having fun, but you have the most fun when you win. So that's what I came out to do, and we got one on the board.
That's right, man. That's number 5 for Cam Sepulveda on the series. 4 upright trick. Congratulations, Cam Sepulveda, getting it done. And then, of course, Scott Murray over here, Team Megalodon, joined by Michaela. Scott, that is number 45 on the series. You consistently come out and prove that you're among the best in the world here, doing what you love and your passion. What goes through your mind? How are you feeling right now?
You know, I'm just super blessed to be here. All glory to God and Jesus Christ for keeping us safe out here, giving me the opportunity to be able to keep doing this. I love you guys. Thank you. But, you know, all glory to the Lord. It's truly a blessing to be out here doing what I love to do. You know, it sure beats sitting in a log truck.
Oh, that's absolutely right. But not only doing it at an elite level as well. Michaela's about to hit the track. We got freestyle coming up. We never know what we're going to see from our athletes whenever they do. What are you expecting? What gets you excited?
Oh, man, it's Monster Jam Freestyle. Are you kidding me? This is the best part of the show. We're all going to be sitting on the edge of our seats in the back. You guys should be doing the same because these guys, Kayla's going to throw it down. I know half these trucks ain't driving out of here. The roof of this place is getting blown right off. It's going to be awesome. Let's go.
What do you say, Columbus? Let's get a taste of that. Make some noise for your winners. We got Scott Murray, Team Megalodon, Cam Sepulveda, Team Sparkle Smash.
We have reached the pinnacle of the event. It's time for Monster Jam Freestyle. Put those fins together and get loud for Michaela Toluchka Megalodon. You know what time it is, Columbus. It is time to score. Always at judgeszone.com. You got about 10 seconds remaining to cast those scores for your first competitor in Monster Jam Freestyle.
Now remember, Monster Jam fans, when it comes to this phase of the competition, 75 seconds to lay it all out there on the line. We're looking for a variety of things here. We're looking for the big air, the combo moves, the mixture of those technical elements with those bigger jumps. And I think we got a solid start to the freestyle competition with Michaela Toluchka, Team Megalodon. Scores are locked in. Let's take it up to that video board. A 7.653. 7.653 will be the score to beat. Here to add a little glitter to the track and Sparkle Smash the competition. It's Kylie Kent, Team Sparkle Smash.
Monster Jam fans, Kylie Kent, Sparkle Smash. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Go ahead and lock it in. You got about 10 seconds remaining, but I know Kylie Kent is going to lean out of that truck and say hello, so lock it in so you can get your way.
A 12,000-pound unicorn soaring through the air on the Super Glue Glued to the action replay. Scores are locked in right now. Let's see what you thought of Kylie Kent, Team Sparkle Smash. 7.435, 7.453, excuse me. 7.453 for Kylie Kent, Team Sparkle Smash. Here's a second-generation driver making his way from the pits onto the track. Chucky Pauken, Classroom Crusher.
Make some noise, Monster Jam fans, for Chucky Pauken, Classroom Crusher. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com.
Impressive stuff from our freshman this year. Big air control juxtaposed with those technical moves. Some saves were even in there. You see it on that super glue to the action replay. Oh, we got Mom in the house supporting him. There we go. A very proud mom here. Let's see how this translates into scores. Score to beat 7.653, Team Megalodon. The score for Classroom Crusher is 9.013. Just like that, Chucky Pauken schools the competition and jumps to the top of the leaderboard.
When it comes to Monster Jam, we consider ourselves the greatest show on dirt, but we are also partnered with what we call the greatest show on earth. We have the greatest fans no matter what. And I'm here with Meredith, Matthew, and Denver. Go ahead and wave hi. It's fans like you that allow us to bring Monster Jam and Monster Jam Freestyle Mania around the world year after year. So congratulations, you all are gonna be our lucky fans of the day, and you're going home with a Ringling goodie bag. Denver, go ahead and look in there. There's some extra prizes for you, including these tickets to come right on back here to the shot in just a few weeks to see Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey, the greatest show on earth. Monster Jam fans, pay close attention to the video board so you can figure out how you can join them and maybe even get a discount code.
He's the 2025 Entertainer of the Year, the Crazy Bull, Fernando Martinez, Team El Toro Loco. Columbus, he's squaring off with a Morgan & Morgan backflip ramp right now. With under 15 seconds on the clock. We got 10, 9, 8, here we go. Gets the corkscrew, Morgan & Morgan backflip, saves it on the side, BKT Tires going for the sidewall.
That was Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. A fired up freestyle run. There he is.
Taylor, it was wild crazy. There was big air, there were saves, there was a Morgan & Morgan backflip with a corkscrew action, and then he's like, no, I'm gonna take it up a notch. I'm gonna do a bicycle sidewall right there before I end all of this, and then take a breather. Burn, breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. There we go. And now look at the video board. 9.661, one of his highest freestyle scores of the season. Just like that, the Crazy Bull jumps to the top of the leaderboard. Now, Monster Jam fans, we are going to go ahead and put up our St. Jude Children's Research Hospital QR code up there on the video board for one final time this afternoon. Remember, in just a little bit, we will crown a St. Jude ambassador of the event based on the donations. So please go ahead. We would love to see some donations on the video board right now. Every dollar makes a difference, okay? Even $1 goes a long way in support of combating pediatric cancer. He's a second-generation driver. Get those zombie arms moving for the 2024 Breakout Driver of the Year, Brandon Telechka, Team Zombie. Goes for that bicycle, tries, can he save it? Can he save it with that zombie around? Gets the sidewall save. Brandon Telechka whipping that zombie.
Monster Jam fans, that'll do it. Let them hear you. Put those zombie arms up for Brandon Telechka. Zombie, what a run. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. I've got to wonder if he's dizzy after that one. I didn't get to count the rotations, Christina, but if you're going to leave a little bit of time on the clock, I think that's the way to do it.
Fully agree, Taylor. Listen, I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to save that, flipped over, put it back on the other side, and then just put the pedal to the metal right there. Brandon Telechka, Team Zombie. Man, all right. Score to beat El Toro Loco, 9.661. The score for Zombie is, on any given day, a 9.464 wins freestyle. This is going to be a really tough competition. Kudos to Brandon Telechka, Team Zombie, that incredible score up there on the freestyle leaderboard. Team JCB Digatron, they were your BKT overall event champions last night. Can they do it again? Take it to the track. Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron.
together for Tony Oaks, JCB Digatron. Scoring is open at judgeszone.com. Monster Jam fans, you know what time it is.
Let us know what you guys thought of Tony Oaks, Team JCB Digatron with those nice wheelie combos right there on the super glue to the action. Replay some nice air throughout that freestyle run. Let's see how this one translates into scores. We got his family in the stands right now cheering him on, his little good luck charms. 7.940, 7.940. That's going to put him currently in 4th place in the freestyle competition. Columbus, those bells mean one thing. Who's ready for Gravedigger?
Give it up, Monster Jam fans, for Weston Anderson, Gravedigger. Sending it. Pretty sure that's what that hand gesture meant. Monster Jam fans, we got some insane air. Ooh, I am glad I don't have to do the scoring like you fans. Go ahead, tell us, what did you think?
All right, Taylor, scores all locked in. The score for Gravedigger is a 9.196. Oh, that's a face, Weston. What? 9.196 solid score, respectable score. That's going to put him currently in 3rd place with one competitor remaining here in the freestyle competition. And Monster Jam fans, I'm getting word right now from our Monster Jam officials. Our final competitor is also your St. Jude Ambassador of the Night, Team Ringling Bailey Circuit. Put your hands together for the Princess of Carnage, Brianna Mahan, Ringling Bailey Circuit.
time to get loud for Brianna Mahan Ringling Bailey Circuit. Whoa, got a lot of eyes going on back there. Fans, it's all come down to this. Please lock in those final scores at judgeszone.com. Final competitor. Time to find out, is she going to be able to steal the lead here and take the win? Christina.
I don't know, Taylor. We are about to find out. The score for Ringling Bailey Circuit is at 8.218, fifth place, but that means the winner of Monster Jam Freestyle, that crazy bull, Fernando Martinez, Team El Toro Loco. But it was not enough to walk away as the BKT overall event champion. That goes to Team Ringling Bailey Circuit with 30 points on the board. Brianna Mahan and Greg Duffy will be walking away as your BKT overall event champions. We'll have an opportunity to speak with them momentarily. But Bree is getting back in that Monster Jam truck. Gonna give you a nice little victory lap here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. Joined by Greg Duffy down there on the track. Getting ready to celebrate here. Monster Jam fans, give it up one more time for the superstars of Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. 8 drivers, 8 riders, amazing superstars who love to throw down on this Monster Jam dirt for each and every one of you. If you guys had a great time, come on back. We're doing another event. Doors open at 5 o'clock. If you guys didn't get enough Monster Jam packed action this afternoon, we would love to see you at the evening event in just a few hours. And of course, we got a pit party tomorrow, as well as one final event here in the shot. We love always coming to Columbus. You guys, the fans, are electric here in Ohio, and so thankful for each and every one of you. We're gonna have an opportunity to hear from our winners. David Mila down there on the track.
Let's talk to the winning team. We got Brianna Mahan, Greg Duffy, Aiden Wicks, George Lopez, Team Ringling Bailey Circuit winning their 3rd BKT overall event championship. What an unbelievable performance from the both of you. Greg, you held your own when it came to the FMX portion, staying consistent in both best trick and upright trick, and those points led to this moment, man. What's going through your mind?
Yeah, that was a fun one, man. Yeah, me and Bree were just talking about it. Neither of us knew that we were actually like winning this thing, and came down to her freestyle. She crushed it, and we came out on top.
Came down to that freestyle. You're absolutely right. When these guys got this truck tuned in, Brianna, you are unbeatable when it comes to freestyle. The Princess of Carnage. Talk to us about all the moments, even in JCB Racing, starting the tone high.
Yeah, you know, coming out here, staying consistent is what it's all about. I love these bigger floors. We really get to stretch our legs and, you know, let this puppy fly through the air. And, you know, I couldn't do it without Greg here helping me earn those points, and my crew chief, George, and Aiden over here. You know, they put in so much hard work week in and week out, and we truly just appreciate all of these UNOH technicians making sure that these trucks are 110%. But let me know, Columbus, did you guys have fun at Monster Jam?
There it is, Columbus, one more time. Give it up for your BKT overall event champions, Team Ringling Bailey Circuit. And then, of course, we got to talk to our freestyle winner, Fernando Martinez, joined by AJ Roseborough. Fernando, what an incredible freestyle you threw down from the Morgan & Morgan backflip. Just wow moment after wow moment. AJ was losing his mind in the back. So talk to me about that freestyle run.
I was kind of upset, man. Racing didn't go our way. Two-wheel, we could have done a little better. And then AJ was the one who picked up the slack on the points on the bike. So thank you, bro. For freestyle, I knew I had to pick up where I left off. And man, that backflip, I knew you guys liked it as soon as I was lining up for it. I could hear it. And I was like, please land. I want to go more. And we did, Columbus. That was the best. I can't wait to do it all over again here tonight and year after year as long as you guys are here.
Let's get loud, Columbus, and make some noise for your freestyle winner, Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco.
Congratulations one more time. Team El Toro Loco walking away the freestyle winners with one of his highest scores of the season so far. And then a huge kudos to Team Ringling Bailey Circuit, your PKT overall event champions. You got Brianna Mahan and, of course, Greg Duffy getting it done right here at Monster Jam Freestyle Mania. Taylor, this is usually when we chat about things. Taylor, where are you right now?
Well, I'm just still hanging out in the stands, Christina, section 107. We're having a blast over here. But Christina, I don't know. Who was right? Who picked Ringling for the win today?
I don't know. I don't think any of us picked Ringling for the win today, so we were all wrong. But Monster Jam fans, I hope you had an awesome time. And again, I do encourage you to come back in a few hours. Doors open at 5 o'clock. If you didn't have enough Monster Jam packed action, again, come on back. We got 2 more events this weekend. And I hope you guys had as much fun as we did. On behalf of David Mila down there on the track, Taylor Olivia still hanging in the stands. I'm Christina Moore, and from all of us here at Feld Entertainment, Columbus, that was Monster Jam Freestyle Mania!
The keys in the ignition, so drivers fire your engines. It's a battle to the end. Never give up, never give in. It's grit and guts, dirt and dust. Get out your seat and put your hands up. That's right, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. That's right, let's go. This is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle up. You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster Jam, Jam, Jam. Yeah. It's wheelies and backflips, donuts and burnouts and walk-its. Full throttle, head to head. You be the judge of which truck's gonna win. That's right, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. That's right, let's go. This is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle up. You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster Jam, Jam, Jam. When I say monster, you say jam. Monster, monster. Yeah, when I say monster, you say jam. Monster, monster. That's right, we got the green light. It's a party in the pit tonight. That's right, let's go. This is how we roll on tires that are larger than life. Doesn't matter where you're from, it's running through your blood. Time to get loud, everybody buckle up. You waited, now you made it to the greatest show on dirt. It's the Monster